Dexy, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Yo, people, what you telling me back again for another one? Footy Talk Friday. Deluded, what you telling me, bro?
I'm here, my guy. I'm finally, my bad chat, man. I'm finally happy to be actually just started, man. I've been doing madness, man. Absolute madness. So, yeah, lateness is greatness, as Matisse used to say, man. Big up yourself, Rants.
Come on, G. Yeah, man. Big up the chat, man. Loads of stuff going on. Man, see the KDB letter today. I wasn't expect what honestly I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting the timing of it. I don't understand the timing of it. The season's nearly done. The season's done next month. So I don't understand the timing of the post. I don't know if he's fallen out with the manager or something. I have no idea, because why would you post that now? Didn't you find that weird?
Do you know what? Yeah. Yes and no. No, because is there ever a right time to deliver it based on what Kevin De Bruyne has done, what he means to City, and with how City season's gone in all competitions? Like, for me, it don't really matter when he's gonna rub out. Like, I'm not clear on his contract. I think his contract's expiring anyways, and I'm sure City fans have had that conversation. Ain't nothing to play for. So I think, obviously, yourself, he's obviously planned to make it at this moment. He's probably used ChatGPT or whatever. So it don't surprise me, really. And it's probably the best kind of day, really. The quicker you say, a bit like if Trent come out and said, I'm going to go to Madrid, it's a bit different, but people just accept it and move on, man. Is there ever a good time? I wonder where he goes, though.
He's going Saudi. He has to be going Saudi or
Yeah, he needs to
America.
get paid, man.
Yeah. I think it's a Saudi or a MLS thing. I think more likely it's going to be Saudi. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, facts. They still got a trophy to play for.
Oh, yeah, they're still in the FA Cup, to be fair.
They're still in the FA Cup, and they got the derby on the weekend. So I just thought it was a weird time, bro. You know what I mean? Bro, I don't know. I'm the kind of person, yeah. When people do stuff, the first thing I think is why, blood. You know them ones? Yeah, you know the way they're like, maybe there's nothing sinister behind it, but
that's PTSD like, still.
Nah, but bro, look at the timing seems mad, isn't it? It's almost like he wanted a new deal, they didn't give it to him.
So, yeah, 100%. They wanted to bread him, and he's been in and out the side as well. Like clearly, he's on the diva thing slyly when you put it like that.
That's what it, bro. To me, that's what it felt like. You see, when I read that, I was like, right, nothing more than he wanted a new deal. They said, "Nah, you're not having one." So he's like, "All right, cool. I'm gonna let them man know I'm leaving, bro." Like to try and you get me, little uproar thing. Because like, why are you doing it now, bruv? On a Friday, like. Do you know what I'm saying?
Why, man? Because he knows that's the talking points going into the derby at the weekend. Yeah. Written in the stars that he probably bags in that game as well, man. Football's predictable like that.
Oh, do you see what I'm saying? Like in my head, I'm like, hold on, it's Friday, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? And there's a game on Sunday. Like, why are you saying this now? So the whole thing to me is a bit spooky, innit? So like, I'll be real.
I hear it.
I wouldn't give him a new deal anyway, but I've been saying he's been cooked for years, bro. I've been telling these men about Kevin De Bruyne, bro. His legs left him a long time ago.
Unfortunately, time catches up to everyone, innit? And it's a sentimental thing. And I'm not saying it's the same thing, but yeah, you look at what Kevin De Bruyne is now, for argument's sake, for what he's done in the Premier League, for what he's done for City, for, I don't know, Madrid and these teams throughout his career at City since he's become that guy. They all could have tried to tap him up, but he decided to stay, right? For argument's sake, let's just say he wanted a 2-year deal, 3-year deal, whatever have you, and they said, we'll only give you one. You see how loyalty in football is, not a two-way street, if it was that. Because I'm looking at Trent's thing now and saying, bro, you can't begrudge a man for Real Madrid going, because that could be the same way Trent ends up at Liverpool. But he's been cooked for a while, man. He's on the bench and that he's struggled with injuries. He's not the Kevin he used to be. He's still a player, but he's still Kevin De Bruyne. But time catches up with everyone, innit? We've seen Ronaldo rub out.
Yeah, no, I hear it. But KDB's legs left him a long time ago. And the thing is, yeah, the funny thing is with the KDB situation, it's like, if he was the player that a lot of people think he is, I think he ages better than he's aging, innit? Like, my thing is, in football, you can always tell who's who, yeah, when father time comes knocking. There's a reason why Luka Modric is still kicking ball at the top level, yeah. It's because he's got certain weapons, yeah, that age well. You know them way there. Like, when you've got a game...
I smell this agenda still.
Nah, but you know when you've got a game, yeah, that's reliant on certain things, you don't age well. And I said the same thing about players like Mbappe. It's not just people think it's just these pace and power players that man's talking about. It's not just the P&P players, even though you could argue someone like a Steven Gerrard falls into that. Like, he was an Action Jackson, blood, like box to box. Soon as man's legs left him, football left him. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is it. And this is the reason why. This is the reason why Paul Scholes, yeah, played until the age he played at, bro. And the reason why he could sit in the midfield and do the dictate the play in number 16. That's what Kevin De Bruyne should be doing. I'll be honest. Kevin De Bruyne's not old.
He shouldn't be on the peripheral things.
Is he like 33, 34? Bro, listen.
He's had bare injuries. He's unfortunately, physically, he's somewhat done, isn't it? Like, maybe he reckons I want to try a new experience, or I'm not the Kevin De
Bruyne where he has to run like that, bro.
That's true, but maybe it's an ego thing. Like, he reckons I'm not the Kevin I used to be. It's like a boxer, innit, that used to be heavyweight champion. I'm still fighting. I'm rugby now. Or maybe it's a thing Pep sat him down and said, listen, you can stay, but kind of what you're doing right now on the bench, play if you play, you have to accept that. Maybe his ego, because he does seem like one of those guys, like Mr. Let Me Talk. And then he thought, you know what? I've done everything I need to do. Why don't I just cut through and get paid? I don't know if he goes MLS or Saudi. I reckon he does the MLS thing, man. I don't know. Them kind of man, they look like they'd be good in Saudi regardless of the money.
Yeah, you know what it is? I think he would go to Saudi for the bread, but MLS maybe for the family, because I think he's got 3 or 4 youths. So
yeah, he ain't trying to learn Arabic, man.
He might want to do the Disney thing. Who knows?
That's what I think he's on.
He might. Do you know what I'm saying? So It's just one of them things, bro. Bruv, Ronaldinho didn't age badly, bro. He stopped giving a shit. You know them way
Bro,
there.
you lie. That's different, bro. My man was on
No,
raving, bro. He
that's
didn't
not
care
the
about this.
same. That's
He
not
just
the
wanted to
same.
come out the hood, get paid,
Brother.
and do skills, bro. It's different,
Bro,
man.
when my man's getting helicopters, yeah, to Rio Carnival in the middle of the season, yeah, like, bro, the thing's
This is what I'm saying. The man, they don't care about ball like that. It's Sly and Neymar thing as well. Slyly Neymar's on that as well.
Listen, but of course Neymar's on that. The difference is Neymar ain't got the genetics to get fat, though. You know them ones. Dino had them genetics to get fat, bro. Do you know what
Proper
I'm saying?
IC3 Ronaldinho.
You get me? So the thing's different, innit? So Dino aged gracefully, bruv, because even when he was overweight, yeah, at AC Milan, he still got highlights at Milan.
Still ripping, man. Regardless, he's got the street, so
that's what I'm saying. Bro, that wasn't prime Dino at Milan. Now, even R9, yeah, big belly R9 with the afro high top, yeah, at AC
and no knees,
bagging goals.
And no knee, still ripping. We all remember the game at Old Trafford many years ago.
Bro, this is what I'm trying to say. Man, need to understand, yeah, that KDB should be in his pulling string season right now. You know,
he should be passing. He should be like big bro, uncle, like passing the torch kind of thing, which I'm suppose he is in and around the ground, but. Yeah. Even though City have been a mess, and I know he's had injuries, you've still not been one of the first names on the team sheet, which Kevin De Bruyne typically is. Like, time catches up with everyone. I think Pep just said, you know what, cool. Like, because if he wanted him to stay, arguably he'd still be there. I know Pep's kind of cool with letting players leave, but then there's also the Bernardo Silvas who seems to kick up a fuss every season. He ain't gone nowhere. And it's probably the best thing for Kevin and City because it forces them beyond everything to kind of build on what they did in January. Like, you don't get to what City are great. They've achieved stuff. They can still win a trophy in this rub season, but you don't get here overnight. Now, I definitely don't work for City who could do what they're doing, but they've probably needed to inject new blood and change a kind of things in a few years up until now. They've kicked a problem up the road. Like there is a rebuild needed at City. There's new blood, and arguably they've got a bit of imbalance because Kevin's gone. I don't know what that means for Gundogan. Walker ran off in the middle of the season. Not someone you'd want to be, you know, in a fight with a bar with. You've got he's not even young anymore, but the Foldens and them, man, are they ready to be leaders? Clearly, there's cash injections as well. It's a testing time, man. And I think this is another reason as to why I think Pep's going to do a mad thing next year. The man lost his wife for 30 years. He's bullied up the league. And now this is the first year that his haters are onto him. Bro, he's doing fuckery next year. Fuckery. Probably not even playing no defenders.
Yeah, well, bro, we'll have to see, innit? But he's going to have to spend some money in the summer.
They probably asked Pep to spend bread bare times and he hasn't done it. Like, even when they were talking about Marmoush, maybe Pep's capping a bit, but he was like, "Oh, the board suggested him." I said, "Yeah, fuck with him,"
because he didn't know nothing about Marmoush. But to be fair, he trusts the people he works with to
must be nice.
Yeah, to point him in the right direction when it comes to players. And he said that he called up the people he knew in Germany just to co-sign it, and they said, "Yeah, he's proper.
He's calm still, yeah,
and he's a shooter." So it's one of them ones where. Yeah, they're definitely going to spend money. And this thing about KDB's hamstring, if that's the truth, yeah, which I think is a bit of cope, yeah, because if that's the truth, then just retire. Do you know what I mean? Say, because you don't need the money. Do you know what I mean?
You can never have too much money, though, Rants, man. You can never have too much bread.
He obviously still thinks he can play, bro. So
yeah, I think it's like ego thing. Like, I think, I'm one of the first names on the team sheet. You're rubbing me out.
Do you know what I mean? Because he's what, 33, 34, yeah. That's a good age to retire. You don't need to continue to play. Like, the thing is, my thing is, if you genuinely believe that you've still got something to offer football, then you don't retire. So that means he's not worrying about no hamstring. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because if he thought, you know what, I'm past my best, I can't do it no more, he'll just retire. Because he won the treble the other day.
He's done it all. He's done it all individually, collectively. For
he's got nothing to play for. So why is he not retired? Do you know what I'm saying? Why is he not retired then? Because
it's difficult.
Varane got another injury and said, "All right, cool, call it a day." These men are on top dollars. They don't need to play.
True, but some man, maybe guys like Varane got other interests away from football. Maybe Kevin's one of them that won't know what to do with himself if you ain't got that schedule. I don't know, man.
Maybe, but
you got a point though, especially regarding with like you still got something to offer. Because if he was in great form, like there's a world where this is still the same Kevin De Bruyne physically, but he's one of the first names on the team sheet. He's doing a quote unquote mad thing for City. I don't know if you come out and announce you're leaving. I don't know if they want you to go necessarily, despite the finances. I know City are rich, but they probably said, you know what, you're not quite the Kevin. You're probably on 350, 400,000 a week or something crazy like that. We need to inject new blood anyways. This kind of forces us to do it safe.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying, bro. Listen, I'll be real, yeah. We see where City are right now. KDB should have been filling in for Rodri, bro. He should have been.
Right.
He should have been the guy that was in the pocket doing the quarterback thing when Rodri was out, because Rodri ain't got a mad engine like that, bro. Like everyone's talking about hamstrings and that.
Coventry. Got Kovacic, sir.
Yeah, but why wasn't KDB sitting back there, yeah, pulling the strings in the midfield in Rodri's absence, bro? Because Gundogan did it. Obviously, Gundo ain't got the legs that he used to have, but Gundogan was doing it. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not even about the legs, bro. It's not even about the legs.
You just ain't got the trust of the gaffer like that no more, man. It happens.
Brother, listen. I've seen enough football, yeah, bro. Like, bruv, what happened to Pirlo's legs when he was sitting back in the six and was dictating, bro? Because Pirlo's a man that never had legs at any point. And Pirlo used to be a 10, bro. These man told me that KDB's a 10.
It's more
Bruv,
8 for me.
Scholes used to be a 10. Pirlo used to be a 10. These men used to be 10s, bruv.
Time catches up with everyone, man. Like, it's done
Man
for
saying
Kevin, isn't it?
KDB and DM, yes, he's 34 years old, bro. This is what happens in football. People age, bro. Right?
Nah, but you know what it is with them comments there, Rants? Man, are hearing DM and think it's like a Declan Rice or a Rodri thing. They fail to understand you can do a Jorginho kind of thing. Just because you're the deepest midfielder, don't mean you're a DM. Like you're almost the first attacker, getting it off the centre halves and dictating and all that.
Brother, this is my thing. Man is saying KDB can't do it like Rodri and Pirlo. So why these man talking about this guy like he's some all-time great midfielder and he's not?
I knew the agenda was rolling.
Yeah, bro. No, because bro, I had to set it up. Do you know what I mean? Because Cesc can do it. Scholes can do it. Do you know what I'm saying? Bro, listen, Bastian Schweinsteiger was a winger. Most of you man are too young to remember.
Yeah.
And then he dropped in midfield and he was balling. Philip Lahm was a fullback, dropped into number 6 and he was balling. How come KDB can't do that? If he's as good
Only
as
Kevin can answer this, and Pep, to be fair.
Gundogan can do it. I've seen Gundogan play false 9, 10, 8, 6. So how come all of these elite players can do it, but he can't do it, brother?
It's nasty, but I saw Arteta and Santi Cazorla do it.
Yeah, but there you go. So why you man telling me? So why you telling me all-time great midfielder in the Premier? Really?
Oh, that's hard.
That's what they said all time.
I don't know what as in he's one of them or he is.
Bruv, them man, some men are saying he's the best ever, bro.
I don't know about that.
That's the talk, bro. That's the talk on the tan, bro.
Nah, I don't. I think he's up there, but there's a couple midfielders in the Prem I have ahead of him, man, and all of that. I don't know about that. He definitely gets his respect. He's part of the club, but I don't know about the best midfielder in the Premier League. I don't know. That's a mad shout.
Bruv, listen, he ain't. You know what I'm saying? He ain't. And this is what it is. And this is why, yeah, when people are doing this eulogy thing like man's died and that, nah, bro, he's been a good servant to the Prem. He's been a good servant, yeah, to Manchester City, but he ain't better than Yaya Toure, blood. And he's not better than fucking David Silva either. I don't care. You know them, man. So man could do all the GA and the AG, blood, and the XG and all them things there, bro. You could do all that. Do you know what I'm saying? But this guy's going out like a bozo, fam. And this is exactly what it is, bro. Man grew his hair, thought he could reinvent himself. Man can't even get in the teeth.
Word to Jamie Carragher, man. Quit. I mean, I disagree with that guy for everything, but sometimes you have to quit. Well, word to Nines, quit while you're ahead. Word to Jamie Carragher, leave the football before it leaves you, man.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. And now man talking about hamstrings. All right, retire then. Retire then. You don't need the money. I'm just saying, retire. Man saying he's 33. That's not old. 33 is not old. Do you know what I'm saying? What's man talking about?
I wonder if he goes back to Belgium.
Bro, he ain't going back to Belgium, bro.
Where it all started, man. Romantic thing.
Or a money thing somewhere, bro.
Have Belgium even qualified for the next World Cup? Because obviously he's 34 and that golden generation kind of whatever. But if they're in the World Cup, like it all depends. Like, does he think it's a one last dance thing or?
I have no idea, bro.
Well, to be fair, you know what? He could go MLS. We mentioned that earlier. It's in America, Mexico, and Canada. He could go MLS. It could be mind games. It could be mind games.
Yeah.
Boy, enjoy your retirement or semi-retirement, Kevin, man.
That's it.
Who's actually even qualified?
Man said you're not a City fan. You haven't watched every game he's played in a double pivot multiple times. Why isn't he not there now, bro? You know what I mean? Cause bro, they better like, yo, Rodri's injured. The whole season's collapsed now, bro. Why is De Bruyne not there, bro? I see Ryan Giggs play CM, blood, at 40 years old against Real Madrid, bro. Like, why this man's 33, blood? Like, I'm gonna tell him, what are you talking about? Do you know why is he not there? What man can't hack it against like Bournemouth and them man in a double pivot. You can't do it.
Can't lie, in this present day, it's brazy if you ain't got the legs against Bournemouth. I can't lie. Such
Bro,
is life with football. It's great. That's
bro,
mean.
like, bruv, if you can't do a double pivot thing against Bournemouth or Brentford, yeah, at 33, bruv, don't talk to me. I'll be honest, 33. When did 33 become old, blood, in football? Do you know what I mean? Like, when? Like, what? Like 2 years ago? Because Luka Modric is nearly 40 years old.
Still balling.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing right now? Do you know what I mean? Especially when you're in a team as stacked as his team. It's not like he's playing for like Luton Town being asked to cover every blade of grass at 33.
Yeah, you're just getting the ball and doing your Kevin De Bruyne thing.
Bro, you're playing for a team that probably averages like 60% possession, maybe more than that. And you're talking to me about 33 years old, bro. I'm just asking. Do you know what I mean? I'm just asking because I'm saying, bro, my thing is, yeah, if you're putting players in certain conversations, then we have to hold them up to a certain level of scrutiny. It's only fair.
Yeah.
It's only fair. Because man are talking about all time, bro.
He's got a shout, but not for me.
Bro,
not
a man said, yeah, Zidane, exactly. And look how Zidane retired, bro.
Like a real G.
Zidane went out.
Like a real G. The whole tournament balling out, and then obviously the final.
There you go.
And that same tournament, you also had R9. Like fat R9. Madness. It was like more watching Masters football.
He retired with energy in the bank, bro. He retired because he was done with the game. He didn't retire because football left him, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Man, Panenka in penalties and headbutting Donnies, bro. Like,
he was doing madness. Remember the performance against Brazil? Like, it was bittersweet still.
Do you understand what I'm saying? He didn't retire because football left him. He didn't retire because of that. He didn't retire because he was on the bench and he couldn't get into his team. That's not why he retired.
Nasty, Kevin.
Bro, I'm just saying. I'm just saying that's not why he retired. Back in the day, ballers used to retire when they were done with the sport. They didn't retire when the sport retired them, bro. A lot of men went out like that. Cantona went out like that. Cantona retired young. He didn't retire.
Some man know they needed to retire, but kept playing because they needed to get paid. Like Evra, he said he's got like 7, 8 siblings. I need to get bread.
Thank you. Bear man have to keep playing because they got child support. You know them ones. It's a real thing. Certain man need a new contract because, bro, they just broke up with their missus, bro. A man have to play for another 5 years when the body's falling apart.
It's so dark.
It's the truth, though. Do you know what I'm saying? It's 100% the truth, bro. So this is what I'm saying, bro. Again, Ballon d'Or,
Benzema as well.
Benzema, bro. Like, I mean, and Karim Benzema was an elite talent from a teenager. So
literally,
he's had pressure on him his whole career, and man's still going right now, bro. A man are telling me about hamstrings. Like,
man, doing the 2-pack thing at 34, man. Shout Benzema, man.
Why can't man sit in the number 6 and register? Because, bro, man are telling me this is the most creative player, bro. Remember, how can I assist you in that? So if you got all of that in your bag, why can you not just sit in the number 6 and just direct traffic? Why can't you do that then?
I can't lie. The art of creativity, I wouldn't like. I think he's a Prem goal and all that stuff. But if we're just talking creativity and we cut all that extra baggage, you're not the best in the Prem I've seen, man. You're not. You're not. I appreciate what he's doing, but the spam ball thing, there's the Silvers, there's so many names, man. There's so many.
But this is what I'm trying to say, bro. Listen, the spam ball thing, that thing, in the stats era, that shit cooks.
Yeah. And I can appreciate it, but like if we're talking real organic creativity, there's a few man that I'm having before him. Like obviously Kevin De Bruyne is held in high regards in the Premier League, rightly so. The Mesut Ozil at the objective creativity point, Ozil's ahead of him, Santi's ahead of him, David Silva's ahead of him, Scholes is ahead of him. There's couple players still. There's couple players.
Bro, of course there is.
There's a few, man.
This is what
can go back even further as well.
Bro, look at this.
I'm not even trying to rub out Kevin De Bruyne. I'm just looking at Fabregas as well.
KDB. What, you think KDB's better than Hazard? Do you watch football? Because, bro, Hazard was the one carrying Belgium, you know. Hazard. When Hazard retired, Belgium got robbed, bro. He was the guy carrying that team, bro. He was the guy. Let's not pretend.
Santi Cazorla is not more creative than Kevin De Bruyne. Throw them both for football, please. Go and look at how Xavi and Iniesta speak about Santi Cazorla. It's not even an Arsenal thing. If we're talking about creativity, please. And I'm not even rubbing out Kevin. I actually like Kevin De Bruyne. But if we're talking and having a real conversation about creativity, come on, mate. Come on, mate.
But that's what I mean. Man said his passing range is a joke, but he's got
It
no
is a joke.
athleticism. Scholes never had athleticism, so how come he could do it? Scholes had asthma and he was short and he couldn't run and he couldn't tackle and he still played in the center in the low pivot.
Cold.
No, but he didn't, bro. Like, brother, Scholes had asthma. Man couldn't run. He was like 5'7". Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Scholes weren't athletic, brother. He had everything going against him, but he could play ball. Like, that's the difference. Do you know what I'm saying?
Pull it on a sixpence.
So what are we talking about? So when we talk about athleticism, like Xavi was the most athletic player ever, and he wasn't. Like, why are we doing this? And this is what I keep trying to say, bro. Like, man. Like when you put the thing side by side, yeah, it's crazy, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Man said KDB's done more than Hazard. Done more than Hazard where? What? He played at Man City, one of the best teams, yeah, in Premier League history, yeah, in a stacked squad, yeah. Hazard bare times had no help for Chelsea, bro. Like, what are we doing? Like, bare times, Hazard was the best player on his team by some distance, bro. KDB had brothers on his level and above him most of the time he was at Man City. How are we comparing that?
He's a Prem legend, man. We're just lying with his legacy.
How are we comparing that? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we're not comparing that. You're comparing club accolades, yeah? Man's talking about, oh, you won a treble. So what, bro? Do you know what I mean? So did Gary Neville.
So did Scott Carson.
So did Gary Neville. Do you know what I'm saying?
But like, the trophy thing, people just throw that when it suits your agenda, man. I'm guilty. We're all guilty.
Bruv, the trophy
is not really relevant.
So dead, bro.
Just throw them all of football. I know we can't, but just throw them all of football, man. And we'll see what
Jones got more medals than Steven Gerrard, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Let that sink in. Phil Jones, blood. A brother that don't play football, blood.
And if we're doing this, if we're doing the stats thing, like Henderson's a bigger legend than Gerrard, which we all know is nonsense at Liverpool, which we all know is nonsense.
But this is what I'm saying. And this is what it is. So yeah, he's got a long passing game, but you see the short passing game that sews the teams together that the Rodris have and the Scholesies have and the Pirlos and all that. He ain't got that. That's the reason why that inside right channel's nice. Touch out the foot, nice little ping 40 yards and that's great, innit? But when it's time to do something else, you're retiring, bro. That's what's going on.
This is nasty. I'm trying to give him his flowers.
Nah, bro, no flowers over here, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like, I've seen him do fuckery against my team. Like, he's a baller, man. Considering where he was to where he is a Prem legend, but in terms of creativity, and you throw them both for football, there's bare man I'm having ahead of him.
Yeah. Man said the way I talk about KDB and Salah are similar. Yeah, because they are similar. They are similar. They're elite numbers guys, bro.
Salah about to get some strays.
Nah, they're elite numbers guys, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And you know what it is, yeah, for me, yeah. You know what it is? Because I actually love football, yeah. Like, it's eye test till I die, bro. I don't care about numbers, bro. Like, because if someone shows me, yeah, a footballer and says, oh, Rants, yo, like, what do you think of this play? I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, like, how many goals does he score? Like, how many assists has he got? What's his numbers? Man, I don't care. Either you can ball or you can't ball, blood. Like, man, I don't care about these things because if you're in a good team, you're gonna get numbers anyway. True. Like you are. If you're in a good team, you will get numbers, bro. You know,
I'm here for the numbers thing, but man, have to show me I need to see what my eyes are showing me. Like, I believe in accepting a footballer for what they are, but yeah,
brother,
the eye test is king.
And you know what tells you that this is facts, yeah? You look at Man City seasons, yeah. City had the most players with double figures goals and assists in the league for most of the things. Because Mahrez was getting 15 plus. KDB was getting 15 plus. Do you know what I mean? And then Foden was chipping in. And then Aguero had a this and that. Bro, these man just had bare numbers all at the same time. Like, when you look at the top 10, yeah, Premier League goal scorers and that, them man had 6 man in there bare time. Because when you're in a wavy team, you just get stats anyway. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, man can't use the stat thing. You can't use that to quantify a player's ability to me. That don't make no sense.
And even if you were to do this,
exactly, and you know what? 30 GA.
You know why you need eyes as well? Because when France won the World Cup, if you just looked at the numbers, you'd have thought Giroud played was shit, didn't do anything. But we all know the central role he played, like threading everything together with the Griezmanns and the Dembeles and them times Mbappe and the rest of it. So you need both. You need both, but the eye test is supreme. Like stats don't lie, but they don't always tell the truth, and they can be manipulated, man.
I always say stats tell you what they tell you. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
and then down to interpretation.
But life doesn't work like that, bro, because sometimes it's not what people are telling you, it's what they're not telling you. You know them? Because anyone could tell you anything. Do you know what I'm saying? Man can run home and say, "Oh, mom, so-and-so boxed me in the face." You don't tell her why man boxed you in the face. You know them way there. You're just telling man what happened, but you're not telling man how we got there. You get me? And how we got there is more important than actually what happened, bro. In most things in life, bro.
Our man said Henri was a kicker around Blair.
Who said that? Sports
watch-alongs.
Hey, bro, let's not do that.
Not even gonna reply, bro. Like you're on YouTube, open up another tab, bro. Thierry Henry. Come on, bro. Come on.
Bro, man said 4P being one of the key players, bro. One of the key players, bro. What does that even mean, bro? I see them win the league without him.
This is nasty.
No, but it's the truth, though. I see them win the league with a Gundogan false 9 and that no striker and that KDB injured and that, bro. Listen, even without him, they're still winning leagues, bro. They miss Rodri more than him, bro. Every time Rodri's out, they miss him more, bro. It's the truth.
It's nasty.
It's the truth. Do you know what I mean? He's so vital for them, yeah, that when Rodri gets injured, that's when the team falls apart, not him.
This is nasty. Oh, man.
I'm just saying. So that means he's not as vital as man think. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying he's not as vital as man think, bro. Like, these are the facts. Do you know what I'm saying? And people get rattled, yeah, because they can't look past the numbers.
What are my ideologies?
They can't look past the numbers, but the facts are, yeah, it's the same with the Bruno thing, yeah. A lot of the commentators, yeah, they bred man so much, yeah, and it's so stat dependent, yeah, that stats based analysis that people have it in their head because they've been programmed that he's so crucial to Man City, but he's not though. Do you know what I'm saying? Because if he was so crucial, yeah, that man got bare injuries and Pep still don't want to play to you.
Damn. This is nasty.
Bro, man was injured half the season last season. They still won the league. That don't sound crucial to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, my bro.
Shout out Kevin, man. Enjoy your retirement or semi-retirement, man.
I'm saying he's a good footballer, but the way these men are talking about this brother, like he is fucking Bergkamp or Cantona.
Yeah, he's not Bergkamp.
You're not.
In the modern day, he's a legend.
Yeah, that's it. You are like you're a Manchester City legend. Do you know what I mean? In the Premier League era, you are one of the best putter-uppers of stats that man have
That's
seen.
horrible. Nah, he's one of the best Prem players of the modern era. But you know, for me, there's man ahead of you, but that's horrible, Rants.
If I got a team here and I can pick from Yaya Toure, Patrick.
Yeah, he wouldn't be in my 11.
Fabregas,
but that's no testament to him, though. Like, there's just been bare sick guys.
David Silva, that's already 5, man. I ain't picking you. You know them ones. If I could pick 2 Premier League 11s to play against each other, yeah, he wouldn't make either of them.
Oh, that's harsh. That's
brother,
harsh.
I'm being real.
Nah, that's horrible. He definitely could make one of the 2 teams. Kevin's cold, man.
Hey, listen, I'm just saying, bro.
I need a City fan to defend Kevin still.
I'm just saying, innit? I'm saying with David Silva and Yaya Toure, he's the 3rd best. Do you know what I'm saying? He's the 3rd best. And then you got Ilkay Gundogan as well, bro. So like it is what it is. I'll be real. If I could choose from all 4 of them, he's 4th.
Maybe you say Yaya Toure, Kevin De Bruyne now. Who else?
Ilkay Gundogan and him.
Gundogan.
Yeah, they're all Man City players. If I have to choose 3 out of 4, I'm not choosing him.
I'm having David Silva and Yaya, regardless of the other 2. I can't lie, man.
Silva, I'm trying to say, bro.
Yaya Toure, unicorn,
bro. Brother, Ilkay Gundogan was Pep's first signing for a reason, bro. And he had the armband, bro. Gundo played in the 6, the 8, the 10, and the false 9, bro.
Gundo's my guy, but I have Kevin over him. I'm trying to see Henry get 50 goals in my all-time Prem thing.
I hear that.
Imagine Kevin De Bruyne setting up blood. We're scoring bare goals.
Gundo got the proper bag. He's got the short game, the long game, everything, the half-turn game, all these games KDB ain't got, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? This is what it is. This is how I know, yeah. And bro, I'm not forgetting Fernandinho, but this is how I know, yeah, that a lot of you man started watching football like 3 years ago. Because the way you're talking about Gundogan is crazy. You know, like that. False nine Gundogan with all them clutch goals and that. Relax.
Yeah, he done that, man. Gundogan ruined his own legacy, though, man. He should, this is why he should never go back to your ex. You went Barca, you got shagged. You went back to City, and I don't know what's happened because the year you left City, you looked physically good. You gone Barca. I don't know. Maybe it's the league. You've come back. It looks a bit. Nah.
I just think age caught, man. Like, because the thing is, yeah, it's like I feel like he went
Because
to.
I wanted him when he was linked with Arsenal with the return when the Barca thing didn't happen.
Mad baller, like bro, Gundo, yeah, reminds me of Fabregas, like the way he can just play anywhere in midfield, bro. Like great close control, like short passing, long passing, like movement off the ball, everything. Like Gundo does everything. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Gundo does everything. So
Another sick player. He should cut from City as well, man. And, like,
yeah,
go
but I
get paid,
just
man.
think his legs are gone now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think his
man.
legs are truly gone. I think Gundo's in his MLS era now as well. Do you know what I'm
just go
saying?
get paid, bro.
Era. But Gundo is one of the most underrated players that the Premier League have ever seen, because it's like these man only respect numbers in this era of the Premier League, bro. Gundo one is different. Man said Gundo's good, but we're talking about elites, bro. The fact that you think that Gundo's not elite, bro, I can't lie. You need to watch more.
Yeah, Prime Gundo's heavy still.
You need to watch more football, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that Gundo in the half turn, yeah, and the short passing game,
So intelligent.
Different.
And a goal scorer as well. Vital goals as well.
Man said KDB's just Trent with a Rooney build.
Hey, this chat is horrible sometimes, man.
Bro, but I definitely hear that more than you disrespecting my guy Gundogan. Do you know what I'm saying?
Really, but the Rooney build is horrible. The on the come down pause way Rooney build. It's horrible. Yeah, Gundogan's clutch still. Gundogan's missed the clutch, bro. Then he scored the FA Cup final winning goal, and his bare things. We'll be here all day trying to remember it. He's done dirt, man.
I'm saying, bro, like Gundogan's different. So when we're talking about Premier League, like the best in the Premier League and all these things, it's like, listen, just say man's had a very good career and he's a very good player. Leave it at that. Why the man need to do more than that? Do you know what I'm saying? It's just like literally everyone can't be the best, bro. Like the best means one. Do you get it? So why do people keep trying to do that? Like it's not, you know what's mad about this era now, just in life in general? It's not okay to just be good, bro. Man always have to do too much. With everything.
Yeah.
You know them ones. Man can't just say, oh, you know what? He's a baller. That's it. Nah, man's the best ever, and this, that, and the other. And no, just say man's a baller. That's it. Do you know what I mean? Like, man's not more than very good. Very good is very good, you know. Like, bro, do you know what I mean? If you got a report card and you got very good on your report card, you was happy with that. Do you know what I'm saying? Man's like, oh, I didn't get excellent. Bro, cool. I'll take the very good, bro. You know them way there, bro. Like,
Kevin, your game
that's been played for centuries, blood. If you're a very good footballer at the top level, that's enough, you know. That's enough. Do you know what I mean? Why man gotta be doing all this GOAT thing and that, bro? Not everyone could be a GOAT, fam.
Pledge.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, not everyone could be the GOAT. He's not even a GOAT at the club he's at. So it's like
that's harsh.
But he's not though.
He's not a City GOAT.
No, I said
he's got to be on their Mount Rushmore of players, man.
No, but he will be, but he's not the GOAT, blood. I'm saying he's not the GOAT. He's not the best.
If I was a City fan, I'd have David Silva and Sergio Aguero above him. Yeah,
there you go. He's not the best player.
They'd be on the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, but you could be on Mount Rushmore, but there's four on the Mount Rushmore, bro. But you're not the best. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. Because when I look at Yaya, when I look at David Silva, when I look at Kun Aguero, that's just three players that you can't chat to. That's just free. Do you know what I'm saying?
When you think of Aguero, you think of that QPR game, innit? On top of everything he's done.
Well, there you go. So it's one of them ones where if you're not the best ever player at your club, yeah, how can you be the best ever player in the Premier League?
That's a fair point.
But how? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's an argument for Thierry Henry to be the best ever player to play for Arsenal. There's an argument. I'm not saying he is or he isn't, but there's an argument. There's an argument. You know them way there. Do you see what I'm saying? So if man said he's the Prem GOAT, cool. Do you know what I'm saying? There's an argument for CR7 to be one of the best players to ever play for our club, if not the best player. I didn't watch George Best and them, man. Do you know what I'm saying? But in my lifetime, there's an argument that that's the best ever player, yeah, to play for my club in terms of the top level that he reached. There's an argument for that. Do you know what I'm saying? So if man said, yo, he's the best player to play in the Prem, I could understand that. But these are at man's clubs, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Eden Hazard at Chelsea, there's an argument. There's an argument that he's the best player to play for that football club, at least for in the last 30 years. So there's an argument. So I'm hearing that. I'm not hearing De Bruyne, blood. I can't hear that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Kevin, man.
Bro, listen, bro, hold tight, Kevin, bro. Hold Malone and that. But listen, my brother.
This guy's horrible.
Man are doing too much with the Kevin stuff. You know what I mean? Man are doing too much. Do you know what I'm saying? I watch Paul Scholes, mate. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I watch Paul Scholes and he ain't Paul Scholes.
I'd love to see Salah, Trent, and Kevin De Bruyne all in the same 11, you know.
Bruv, I can't lie. Bruv. Kevin De Bruyne and what's his name, man? Trent pick up the same position, so I don't think it would work still. You know what I mean? Their man would be taking turns launching grenades, bro. So it just is what it is.
This guy's horrible, man.
It just is what it is, people. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's one of them ones where it's just like I don't like the general consensus. The general consensus, like in this era, to just rate players on stats. The same way they're saying Salah one of the best players to ever play in the Prem based on numbers. Yeah, cool, based on numbers, but not based on ability. Based on ability, he's floundering, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, are we only picking players on numbers?
Our man is saying Henry was not better than Nasri, Cesc Fabregas, or Sanchez. It's confirmed. Big up sports watch alongs because you're always here on a Friday, but it's clear trolling now.
Yeah, but this is the point. Because the thing is, yeah, like a lot of people say, yeah, for instance, yeah, like the stats thing is like the Americanization and stuff like that. But then it's like no one is sitting here saying Russell Westbrook, yeah, is a GOAT in basketball, blood. A man's got all these triple doubles. It don't mean shit, blood. Like the eye test tells you that Russ is a bit of a bozo. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So no one's saying that. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is what I'm trying to say. Like the eye test tells you that Russ looks more like Mo Salah. Do you know what I'm saying? And man can get all the triple doubles you want. Do you know what I'm saying? But you're not Henry, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like how are you comparing Salah to Henry, bro? What? Because of numbers? This is foolishness.
Shout out Salah. I think you're a legend, but yeah, come on, man.
Yeah, but it's foolishness, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And listen, Russ is my guy, but I know what I see when I watch Russell Westbrook. Like I know it's not. You get me? It's not the purest thing, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not that. So man need to understand that certain players just don't fit in certain brackets, innit? They just don't, innit? And I just feel like you see in midfield. In midfielders for me, yeah, they almost have to be the best players on the pitch because they're like the Swiss Army knives. Like top midfielders have to be able to do everything. You have to be able to play on a half turn, short pass, long pass. You have to be able to dribble and get out of trouble. You got to have that press resistance. You got to have that vision. You kind of got to have everything. That's why players like Bergkamp that used to drop into the midfield and just comfy, turning, passing, bouncing the ball. This is why them number 10s here were the best players on their team always, because they needed to be able to be so good at so many different things. In other positions, you could be limited and get away with it. But in that midfield position, especially the 10, because you were the hybrid between the attacker and the midfielder, you had to have everything.
And the creative burden 9 times out of 10 was on you. In today's day and age, there's kind of goals from everywhere, and with inverted fullbacks and this and that.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying, bro. This is facts, bro. So like, it is what it is, bro. Man saying eye test qualifies keep. No, it don't, bro. What, taking a touch out your feet, yeah, and slapping the ball 30 yards whipped into the box to Haaland, bro. I'm sorry, yeah. Like that ain't enough for me. You know what I mean? That ain't enough for me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's not enough for me because Trent does that, and I think Trent's a scrub as well. Do you know what I'm saying?
Hey, you're harsh, man. Nah, Trent in a scrub, man.
Hey, Trent's a right back, bro. That hates right back in blood. You know what was?
Nah, he's a smart man. He knew the centre mid thing weren't gonna work. He's doing his thing, man.
This man's a right back that hates defending. You know the ones there. That's like a.
But what he is, I think he's cold, man.
You know the ones there. Like Trent's not serious. Like he's not serious. Like, I'll be real, like, it's just not making sense. He does what Trent does. He does what Trent does. And that's
Same
what
ball 9 times out of 10. Perfect.
bro. And this is what it is. Man can say great technique, but bro,
It is great technique. You've clearly practiced the
one
same
aspect
pass a
of
million
football,
times.
though.
But
That's
we
one.
both know, like, that's not the healthy random. Like, the game's changed, but creativity is that sixth sense, that link up play, that kind of, you can't really engineer it. Like, you're born with it. Like the Zolas, the Bergkamps, the Eden Hazards, you know, the Cesc Fabregases, the Nasris, all at various levels. That sixth sense thing, that link up play. Creativity nowadays in this system game is, and I don't really care for the Trent or Kevin De Bruyne thing. It's, I've worked on the same thing in training 1,000 times and it's going to work. Now, big them up for that because clearly that's a high technical level. But creativity, nah, it's not creativity for me.
This is what I'm saying, innit? I just feel like there's levels to football, and that's okay. Like there's different tiers depending on what you have and what you don't have. You fall down a category. It's just like for me, if you're a winger that can't dribble, yeah, you can't be a top winger to me. You automatically drop down from the top tier to the tier below. Do you get what I'm saying? If you're a mid-central midfielder and you ain't got press resistance, you drop down. Do you know what I'm saying? There's certain things that if you don't have, you drop down. If you ain't really got a short passing game, but you got a long passing game, then you drop down another one. Do you know what I'm saying? Because when you got man like Busquets that's got that mad press resistance, short pass, long passing game, under pressure, whatever.
Makes you like he's playing at a walking pace.
That's what I'm saying. When you got players like that, you can't have players that don't have the press resistance on the same level as him because of disrespect to his skill set. So then the next man have to drop down if you can't do that. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is what it is, bro. Like if you don't have certain things in the game, yeah, man have to take you down a tier, bro. Do you know what I mean? If you're shin dribbling like Salah, man have to take you down a tier because man don't like shin dribbles, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, man don't like shin dribblers, bro. Like, you can't be in the top tier, yeah, of wide players, yeah, if you're dribbling with your shin pads, bro. Man have to go down here. This is what it is. And this is why Lukaku scored all them goals, yeah, and man are still not rating him because he's clumsy. Do you know what I mean? It's the truth, though. Because, bro, he's in the 100 club. No one's saying he's an all-time Premier League striker. Because man see the guy doing Timberlands, bro.
Do you think he gets disrespected, though?
I think he does. Because if you look at his numbers, bro,
in all the leagues as well.
He's got better numbers than Drogba, blood. And man,
him and Haaland should have been playing in the early 2000s, 90s, and that. But you can't pick when you're born. It's peak.
But that's my point. All I'm saying is, man, we need to be consistent. We need to be consistent because Lukaku, yeah, is a Premier League GOAT for strikers, yeah. If we're judging him the way we judge Salah and De Bruyne, he is because his numbers say that he's a GOAT.
Horrible,
brother. The numbers say that.
Bro, you really don't think Salah's a Prem GOAT?
Brother, Lukaku's a Prem GOAT. Then
ended the 30-year drought for Liverpool, was a flop at Chelsea, quote unquote, as they say.
Lukaku's numbers, bro.
No, Lukaku's numbers are messed, bro. Lukaku's numbers, the Lukaku sheg is obviously we all know he's not anything to scream and shout about, but Lukaku's kicking ball where you need to be a striker, dropping into midfield, pulling out wide. You could score 20 league goals, man. Start talking about your heat map. To a better example, I think Haaland gets that as well. Like Haaland's definitely not the most prettiest of footballer, but they're part of this generation. Like I just wonder how they'd be held if they played in the early 2000s. And
they're gonna say he's one of the Prem GOAT strikers when he retires, Erling, bro, and he's not even nowhere near. He's not even top 10.
He's gonna have the statistics,
but he's gonna have the numbers deluded. This is why I'm running this angle, bro, because I know what I'm doing. Do you understand what I'm saying? I know what I'm doing. Because he's gonna have the numbers, he's gonna have GOAT numbers, but he ain't gonna have GOAT ability, bro. Do you understand what I'm saying? So either we're judging man on numbers or we're judging them on how good they are at football. And if
but could you argue then, yeah, just being devil's advocate, if you got that limited ability and you're doing what Salah's done, like, couldn't that make you a GOAT? You're excelling with limitations. I'm not saying I believe that.
No, you're right. But then everything needs to be put into context as well.
Which is where I align with yourself.
Yeah, like what team you was in. Do you know what I'm saying? What they were doing at that time. Do you know what I mean? And so on and so forth. Because we've seen players score 20-odd goals here in the Premier League playing for teams in the bottom half of the table. We've seen it. We've seen it.
So who do you rate more in terms of the GOAT thing then? Like Kevin or Salah? Because they're both kind of similar.
I think Kevin's a better footballer all around, yeah, because he's a midfielder, isn't it? With Salah, it's more difficult because he's an attacker. So it's kind of like you can be.
Yeah, but you're like body of work.
Yeah,
Like
you can
what
be
is
more limited in terms of body of work. Yeah, Salah's thing's probably more impressive because he played in a shitter team, bro.
I hear it.
Do you know what I mean? To be able to put up numbers consistently in a team that isn't really doing nothing, yeah, because bro, under Klopp, I think
This is
what they had
arguably his best team in terms of
seasons.
goals. And look at his
Yeah,
age. Mad.
I think under Klopp they had 9 seasons, and I believe was it only 4 of those seasons they won trophies in?
Maybe
So
more, you know. Like I feel like
yeah,
they've slightly won a bit more.
no, but I mean in the seasons because they won more than one. I mean.
Yeah.
But I think it only 4 separate seasons out of the 9 they won trophies, yeah, under Jurgen Klopp. So that means, yeah, more than half the seasons, yeah, that he played for Liverpool, they didn't win anything, and he was still putting up numbers, bro. So to
Mad
me,
thing.
that's more impressive than playing in a team, yeah, that's winning the league every single year. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's way more impressive, bro, because no matter where your team finish, you know you're guaranteeing these man golden boot challenge, regardless of where man finish. So to me, that's more impressive. Way more impressive. That's why what I'm saying, even like, bro, when we're seeing Chris Wood banging in these goals at Nottingham Forest, man can laugh, but bro, it's not no joke thing. Scoring that.
Isolated to this year, he's done a mad thing.
Yeah, it's not crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? It's actually not crazy. It's not crazy at all. So,
Flying.
so it's just one of them ones where when man look at it, yeah, I think when it comes to judging players, everyone's criteria is going to be different. That's why there's no.
It's what you want to see in it, because as much as me, you, and the majority of these guys, like we like the eye test and things like me, I'm actually not against that. So I take all of that in, but I also feel I like to dumb down football. If I could, X player, B player, throw you both a football. Who's going to impress me? Or we're going to play an 11-a-side game. Who's going to kind of more impress me? But there's youths that just care about stats. And I wonder if you just put stats above everything, I wonder if you've ever played football before. But you are allowed that. You are allowed your own metrics. But it's a bit mad. Everyone's, like you said, everyone's judging the thing differently.
Yeah, 100%. Man said Moussa Dembele looked better than Rodri for using the eye test. But the thing is, yeah, with Moussa Dembele, bro, if Moussa Dembele was playing in that Man City team,
yeah, he just played for shit teams in the Prem, baller.
But that's what I'm saying, baller, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Moussa Dembele, he could do what Rodri's doing at Man City. Like,
you can tell we used to watch videos of Miles Lewis Skelly, that Moussa Dembele, man.
Bro, Moussa Dembele could do what Rodri's doing, bro.
Dembele was cold, man.
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, bro. But listen, it is subjective at the end of the day. I'm giving you my opinion. I'm not saying that it's a fact. It's my fact, because it's my opinion. Like I said, yeah, if you don't have certain things in football, there's tiers to football. I'm ranking you downwards if you don't have certain things. Other people won't do that. Do you know what I'm saying? So I can't tell you that there's only one way, because there's not. I don't believe in stats here. I don't believe in rating players on stats. I'm never going to try and convince you a player's good because he's got X, Y, Z GA. I'm not going to do
heat
that.
map and that.
Yeah, I'll convince you they're good by showing you that they're good and showing you what they're good at, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to say, oh, yeah, like, how can he be shit? He's got 30 GA.
Because even with the goal thing, yeah, like, even with Salah, yeah, and just to use him as an example, obviously we're not debating if the goal thing is great because he's been doing it and he's doing it, yeah. But I'm pretty sure if we was to ask Liverpool fans, get a couple games that he bagged in, he probably was shit. And there's probably been games he didn't necessarily score or assist, and he was out of this world. So why you got to watch games more time?
But this is what I'm trying to say. So everyone's gonna have their way of rating players. This is why you'll never really unanimously agree on footballers with anyone, because there's always going to be certain man might rate Bruno, certain man won't, certain man might rate Maddison, certain man won't, certain man will think Odegaard, what certain man won't. Like, bro, that's it. And they'll have different parameters for what they think makes a good footballer. Do you know what I'm saying? But my thing is, yeah, the best footballers, yeah, in general, for their positions, they have the least flaws in it. That's it. The reason why man have R9 as the GOAT, yeah, of strikers is because he had pace, he could dribble, he could finish with both feet, he could head the ball, yeah. He didn't have to play on the shoulder, he could drop deep, he could link.
And how the defenders at the time spoke about him. You got man like Thuram and them man scared to play against R9. These are big bad bullies. Same with Cannavaro against Henry, but man are saying Nasri was better than him.
Because he was unplayable. Madness. He was unplayable, bro. You couldn't man mark R9. I've seen Fred man mark Kevin De Bruyne. Out the game.
Horrible.
Fred, bro.
Horrible.
You man know the game I'm talking about. This man
You're
talking
horrible.
about, bro. We ain't seen him since. Man's talking about hamstrings now.
You said for bare man in this street.
Bro, I swear down. Fred ain't man marking R9 out the game. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? And this is the difference. I never seen Messi man marked out a game in my life. Never seen it.
Sure.
You know what I mean? There's certain man you can't run them out the game. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't run them out the game. They're unplayable. Do you know what I mean? I seen prime Gareth Bale. You can't man mark this guy out the game, bro. What are you talking about? Do you know what I mean? And this is what I'm saying. Man can say agendas. My thing is there's levels. There's levels with everything in life. There's levels. You know what I mean? If you could get marked out the game by Fred, yeah, you're not all-time Premier League great.
It's horrible, man. You've been waiting for I can't lie, you've been waiting for this day, you know. You've actually been waiting.
Nah, bro.
You got too many things that you're willing to.
Bro, I can't stand De Bruyne, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you know what it is? De Bruyne was the first player I think that really made me acknowledge stats in football. It was him, bro. He was the guy doing the stinky stat thing in the Prem. It was him.
Nah, it's Phil Foden.
Yeah, bro. Because, bro, when you deep it, yeah, remember, because they were like, oh, he's chasing Henry's assist record and that. That was the first time man started talking about assists in the Prem. Because remember, Fabregas and Mata got some mad stats for assists and no one was talking about it them times. I think Mata had got something like 30 odd assists or something in the season.
To be fair, even when Ozil was chasing it.
Bro, do you see what I'm trying to say, bro? And even when Ozil was getting assists and that, them man weren't saying, oh yeah, like assist record Ozil. Man just expected Ozil to do madness, bro. But no one was really counting the numbers and that. It's only when the Bruyne came into the Premier, then they were talking about, oh, this assist, that assist, how may I assist you and that. And they got little skits of man passing man toilet paper and that. Like, you know what was that started with De Bruyne, bro. Do you get it? So that is personal, fam. Now, when I seen that, I was like, nah, bro. Because now you got man, yeah, getting assists for passing the ball 5 yards to the side and that. And man,
some assists are Bandulu as well. Even the assisting is Bandulu, bro. Like you could pass Hazard the ball, he dances past 10 players. You did pass him the ball, but crazy.
Bro, I see flipping Salah miscontrol a touch here and get an assist for it, bro.
I'm sure at one point penalties were counted as assists. Like if you won the pen, I'm sure. I could be making this up. I'm sure.
Bro, and Mata had 35 assists, bro, in a season. And no one's talking about it. We had one Mata at our club, you know. And obviously he done that at Chelsea. But when he got 35 assists in the season, no one was talking about that, bro. Because it wasn't a thing, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a thing, blood, until KDB came in, yeah, and everything was just, oh my days, assist machine, bro. No, bro, man didn't care about assists. We only cared about goals, blood. We only cared about goals. And this is why, yeah, it's one of them things where when I look at it now, it's like, the stats of what's boosted my man all the way up to where people are putting him. Like, he's a good player. But that's it. You get me? That's it, though. Do you know what I'm saying? When I was seeing Steven Gerrard, yeah, putting Liverpool on his back, bro, and driving through the midfield and rassing shots in the top corner, bro, in a dead team, I get like all of that, bro. He can't do that. He's never done that. Do you know what I'm saying?
This is horrible, man.
He's never done it, though. I'll be real. He's never done it. I seen Yaya Toure pick up the ball and run the whole length of the pitch, bro, and rap teams. He never done that.
Yeah, Toure's thing was different, Carl. People have to remember he told Pep when he told Pep Guardiola when he was at Barca, I'm not a DM, I'm not really on this centre-back thing. You can keep doing it with Decatur, you, but this IC3 is a bit more than just PNP. And we all saw him come and bully the league, bro. We all saw what he did.
But this is what I'm saying, bro. So when man's tweeting how may I assist you and all them things, they're whatever, man. You know them as a whatever, man. Like good player, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? But man, stop doing this. Stop doing all that. You get me? Man are doing way too much. And this is why, yeah, but I will never let go of the De Bruyne thing. I'll never let go of it, bro. Because it's like he's the symptom. He's not the cause, but he's the symptom of the game that man have lost, bro.
I said he's the symptom.
Yeah, bro, we've lost the game now, deluded, bro. How many games of football now do you watch, yeah, in England, genuinely enjoy, yeah? And then man are talking about, oh yeah, but look at man's stats and that man got 3 GA, bruv. You
no, I said this yesterday, Rants. Like you can argue, I don't agree with this, but you can argue with sports scientists and the smaller clubs in the Prem and all that kind of stuff that the game is better than it's ever been. But for me, maybe it's nostalgia. It's not. It's all systems. It's all high ratio passes. Like not even dissing Kevin De Bruyne or Trent because I see other players do it. It's all that. You very rarely enjoy football, and obviously there's bare games now for club and country. Football's not enjoyable anymore. There might be a one game that's end to end. 9 times out of 10, the enjoyable games, there's been a dodgy decision. The crowd have made it a mad thing. There's been, I don't know, some random red card or it's some handbags. Football's not enjoyable nowadays. Typically, like across the weekend, we're probably not going to see that many enjoyable games.
Bro, like even this game yesterday, yeah, the Spurs Chelsea game started off, yeah. Like
I'm happy I didn't do watch long. I was watching it while
10
like,
minutes, yeah, then it was shit, blood.
Dead. It's dead. The most exciting thing is Postecoglou looking like a prick doing all of that and then getting done dirty.
This is what I'm trying to say. And look at this. Rashford 7 GA for Aston Villa, I think, yeah. Man scored 2 dead goals against some League One team, yeah. Got some Bandulu assists, yeah, where man scuffing the ball and that. Even the goal he scored the other day, he kicked it into the floor, blood. Did you see it?
No.
Brother, listen. Man kicked the ball and thing hit a pothole or something and went over the keeper. You know them ones. And then man are doing knee slides and that. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is what I'm trying
deserves
to say.
a bit of that luck, though.
On paper, though, it's looking like man's having a good spell at Villa. He's been rubbish. Do you understand what I'm saying? But 7
But that's what they were doing with Sancho at Chelsea.
But there you go. Like they're doing the opposite with him. He's not getting GA. The funny thing is, yesterday, yeah, bro, I see Neto, yeah, put in an all-time stinker. And man was telling me about Sancho, yeah, when there was bare man dying on that pitch yesterday. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I watched Chelsea yesterday, yeah. They won because Spurs were awful. Jackson was rubbish yesterday. Neto was rubbish yesterday. Do you know what I'm saying? There was bare man that were dead, bro. Even Cole wasn't good, bro. He put in one good cross, yeah, for the goal, but he was rubbish yesterday, if we're being real. Do you
Palmer's
know what I'm saying?
cold, but like you said with the symptom thing, yeah, it's nothing to do with Palmer. But I think there's been times, even with Palmer's form prior to now, he's been playing very good, but he hasn't got a goal or assist. And I'm sure Chelsea fans will agree. There's times he stunk up the place, but he might have scored a penalty or whatever. But the narrative is the narrative. And I said it in Cole Palmer's debut season. People need to get away from correlating good performances to goals. It's going to sound mad, and it's definitely not in this kind of realm. But Eddie Nketiah, I think in 2022, 23, when he got his little run in the team for Arsenal, clearly Eddie's shit. But there was times where he actually fucking played well. And then there's times where he was shit and he never scored. And this is where people need to stop with their agendas and look at what's in front of them type of thing, man.
No, 100%.
But fans are not going to do that because it's agenda driven. You're going to want to run what narrative you want. And I think another thing that's ruined football as well, yeah, is fans. Obviously, fans have always been fans of players, but there's very few fans. Well, I'm exaggerating, but there's very few fans of football clubs or one of the pure game and of the football club. Man just stands for players now. Like man love Ronaldo more than his mum and his gal and this one and that one. It's the game's gone, man. It's gone. It's gone. It's who can get the most retweets. What do you when you're seeing debates on Twitter? Yeah, thank the Lord, my friends are not like that. Man will say, "Oh, this one dropped a stinker." What's the first thing? It's the Sofa score, 5.8 rating or whatever. And sometimes them things are chatting shit because I've seen that sometimes. And our man was playing very well. It's dead now, man. And even going back to a comment you put up, even Kevin said the stats thing don't matter. Even the losing the ball thing, like a midfield, yeah, there needs to be a degree of safe passes and how you look after the ball. But a midfielder that is not going to pass the ball forward or try that eye of the needle stuff, of course their pass ratio is going to be better. They're not gambling. It's tired, man. Player FC, yeah.
Again, the losing the ball thing, yeah. The reason why we never cared about, back in the day, we didn't need stats to know if a man was losing the ball, yeah, like unnecessarily, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, the reason why players like Nani used to be so frustrating is because they would lose the ball, yeah, doing foolishness for no reason, like trying to turn in areas they shouldn't be trying to turn, all these things. Losing the ball in football is not the worst thing that can ever happen, bro. It's where and how you beast. Yeah, it's how you lose it, though. Do you know what I'm saying? Exactly. So when I'm seeing you lose the ball, yeah, because every time you get the ball, you're hoofing it. That's not the same as Neymar losing the ball on the edge of the box, trying to play an eye of the needle pass in between players or lift the ball over somebody just to create something because he's playing against a low block and maybe he overhits the pass or something like that. Brother, I'm seeing Bruno hoof the ball with no one around him, with time on the ball, just hoofing it over the top into the channel, straight to the other team, and then they run back at us. I'll get mad at that, bro. Like, your pass completion, yeah, is only an issue because of how and where you're giving the fucking ball away. If you're tidy up until the final third and you lose the ball in the final third is where you're supposed to lose the ball because you're supposed to be trying to score. So you're meant to lose the ball there because you're not going to score every time you attack. That's not how
everything's spamble, man. And you know who kind of kicked this off? It's actually Rory Delap with that long throw. I think he kicked off everything that led to what we're talking about now.
Percentage football, in it, bro. But
yeah. I think that kicked it off. Shout out to him, he's a legend though, because at least he was the first guy that was he's a Prem legend. Ain't no one else can sit there and say they were doing that in my lifetime. So he's a Prem legend. He's the one
he's a Prem legend. He's a Prem legend for the fact that everyone remembers him, bro. Whether you like him or not, everyone remembers that long throw, bro. He's an icon, bro.
Yeah. He's a legend for that.
You know
horrible legend for that.
Bro, I don't know. United might be signing his youth blood. You know them one. So
run. Getting old, man. His son's kicking ball. Looks a good player, man. But you not really need another young striker. Take nothing away from him.
I think he's a baller, bro.
He's worth it.
I think he's a baller, bro. I think if he ends up at United or something like that, then I think he's gonna be England's future striker because he fits it, bro. He's IC1, bro. You get me? And man's got the tech, bro. He'll be the next Harry Kane, bro. I'm telling you. Maybe not numbers wise, but he'll be that.
I like it. I got time for Liam.
You know what I mean, he'll go play.
He's one guy that don't need to worry about if Ipswich get relegated if I'm playing Prem football next year.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, facts. Yeah, I mean the links with him and him especially have kind of strengthened recently. They're saying it's either him or Osimhen United are looking at. But then I saw stuff saying that Osimhen's probably gonna go Saudi for the money or something. So
I hear it, Osimhen.
I don't really know. I think the lap's a cold youth.
But then you got him, Højlund, Zirkzee. I don't know they've all got their own things, but like surely man need an experienced kind of guy that's more rounded.
Højlund's gonna get moved on, mate. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I was trying to avoid saying Højlund's name because that's the whole breakaway. His thing is different.
Nah, this guy's class, bro. I swear he don't do anything well, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's getting to the point where
works hard, man.
Confidence must be in the bin right now, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know, when you're on the pitch and you know that you're not going to play well, like, you got nothing to offer. Like, it's crazy. It's actually. I
can see why managers like him, though, man. He works his socks off.
Yeah, but what does that even mean?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I'm with you with that, but I'm just saying that is his thing, innit? You know As a manager, it must be nice to have a couple of shit youths that just run.
No, so I mean, he's an honest lad, bro. Listen. Yeah, honesty, bro. Listen, I'd rather you're an absolute crook, blood, but you.
He's not like that, Lewis Skelly. He ain't got an attitude problem, I tell you.
Bro, listen, Skelly's a bad boy anyway. You know them.
Pick him up.
This is what him and Ethan as well, blood. Now I can't lie, bro. You man cooked with them two still.
It's calm, man. It's calm, man.
Mate. That's what you need, mate.
It's calm, man. It's calm, man. It's calm.
You know that Saka on the left and Ethan on the right solves all your.
Ladder. Big dog, Bukayo Saka, the right hand side.
Bro, Saka go on the left, man.
Nah, it's calm, man. Listen, I don't mind. You can rotate. Listen, we don't need to compete with our stars.
He's an experienced operator now in the Premier League. What's this, season 5 or something?
What, for Bukayo?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the big dog. He's not moving.
OG, blood. Listen,
when you come into the yard, you have to say good evening to all the OGs. Exactly. You're my guy.
The left wing, yeah, and let young Ethan just get his confidence up on the right hand
side. Your confidence is there, Wanyeri. Your DMs are probably bracy. You got in them Insta models around this age. Come.
On the bench, what, for Martinelli, bro?
It's calm, man. You see, Martinelli's back. Martinelli's back. Hey.
Nah, he's not back, bro.
You know what he did? I don't know what back means. Like, he's literally coming back from injury.
Bro. No,
he's cold. He's cold. My demons.
Ethan and Saka are your best attackers, bro. Period. They got both play. What we do?
Gyökeres as well.
He's not there yet, bro. Man, I'm talking about a man that's not there. You know that? This is what.
I don't know why I'm doing this to myself.
This is what you do, bro. Like, man said Gyökeres, bro. I swear Gyökeres was like 2 seasons ago. I was here.
Man, see Gyökeres, Zubimendi, Nico Williams. I'm at that point where I might as well buy into this bullshit now, innit? Like, there's no point nothing else.
Williams chat just resurfaced after he's dying this season.
I might as well just buy into the bullshit, bro. I might as well.
Bro. I swear,
I'm trying to fight the system. I can't fight it.
You got like 4 goals this season, you know, or something crazy.
It's calm, man. We don't, man. I don't even know his stats, man. We like the odds, and now we're doing the stats thing. It's eye test Rants, man.
Nah, but he's a scrub. Man can't do it there though. You know the ones, bro. Listen, this brother, yeah, is in the Spanish team, yeah, just because Yamal needs, like, bro, like he needs He needs supervision, blood. He's under 18.
He needs icy freeze, man.
Bruv, he's his babysitter, bro.
Nico Williams got unique qualities, man. I see
Nico Williams
there.
is the nanny, bro. That's what he is, bro. That's why he's playing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all it is. You said, yo, let's make him feel comfortable because he's the only IC free. So we're gonna bring Nico as well. This is why he's there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Nico Williams is cooked. If you man go and spend, because bro, he's on like 200 and something bags a week. So you're gonna have to mash up your wage structure again for this year.
It's calm, but patterning all of that, man.
And then there's probably a release.
We make money, we waste money, we make money.
There's probably a release clause as well. You're gonna spend bare money.
Yeah, but you know Arsenal not paying that release clause up front, which is why I'm pessimistic about the Bilbao thing. If a release clause is 50, the wages calm, man. Don't watch that man. He's gone party. He's got bro. He's icy free. Get paid in it because at the end of the day, this ain't my money. In it. Just get your bread, bro. Just get your bread. London, let's move mad, man. Brother, you don't need Gyökeres because your striker is Marino.
You got Bakayo there, blood.
But we need more. We need more. We need more.
For them, man. Man, ain't even trying to hear all that.
There's bare games. If anything has shown us why we need a squad,
the season's done next month, bro. What cup competition?
I'm talking next season, man. Next season and seasons beyond.
I'm talking about this season right now.
No, we need everyone, and it might not be done, man. You'd imagine you're not. Again, does the season ever end? Like these players that have unique qualities,
bruv, you're going out soon, man.
There's preseason. Nah, define what's going out. Like I don't understand the question. Like what's going out,
brother? Listen, yeah, like you might have cooked. Like this is the reality. You might have cooked.
I don't understand. I don't know who we're playing. What's going on? We need to focus about everything.
Building confidence in your young players for next season.
That's what we're doing.
When you got the call up. You get me. He's confident. He's doing his thing.
Man.
Ethan needs a run of games. He's a baller, bro.
Ethan's got that. He's getting that, bro. I was at the Emirates against Fulham. You see what he's doing? He just needs to improve on staying on side, bro. He's calm, slow cook, man. You know what we're doing, man. It's calm. So there's demons over here. Even gave you lot 1-2 of them. It's calm.
Where's Ethan playing? Is it back to the bench?
It's good problems to have, you know. Again, there's a lot of football. There's starters and then there's impactors, Rants, man. You know, some will start here, some will start the other. It all depends on the game state and what the conditions of the opponent are, man. You know, Real Madrid are a very good team, the pinnacle of European football. It all depends, man. I think me, Mikel Arteta, the coaching staff, we're gonna have to sit down and plan the best possible game plan. Arsenal shout me for the PR thing. Like I said, I can't fight the system no more. I might as well join it, man. I might as well join it.
But I hear what you're saying, but bro, it's looking a bit mad, bro.
It's not, man. It's not. Now they bleed just like us, man. Madrid are cold, but they again, I'm shook of Real Madrid naturally. But fuck it, man. Like, bro, just don't get ripped. You're gonna get ripped, but go out like some real G's, innit? Go out like some Spartans. Let it be you've defended well, if that is the case. Modric does a mad thing, Mbappe does a mad thing, Vinicius does a mad thing. Then fair play.
How do you feel, if Arteta just goes to the Bernabeu and just does, you know what I mean? 2 banks of 4 ting, bro.
Well,
is that what you're expecting? Are you expecting
you're gonna have to box smart in it, but it's like a boxing match, you know. Boxing a good example in that you can't go gun ho from the start, and even if you want to do the jabs thing, win it on points, you need to hit back. Like Real Madrid is the dungeon, in it. Like some Arsenal fans are saying, like who was I streaming with? We're saying in an ideal world, yeah, we'd obviously love to have a 5-0 lead, but if we was winning like 2-0 and we go there and try and sit back, and you know their mentality monsters, the fans are moving mad, and all of those things. If you concede that first goal, where are you gonna go? We can't. We have to box smart and respect that. We kind of have to do what teams do to us 9 times out of 10. A bit like the United game. You lot gave us that respect, deep blocks and that. But in the game, when you lot smelt blood and you were trying to counter-attack, take your chances in it, which obviously you lot didn't. And if we have the exact identical game, we're in issues. And that's the only way we can do it. We can match them off the ball in theory. You can't match them on it. And even off the ball. And you know, Real Madrid's a team. They're for Real Madrid are fuckery, bro. Like 89 minutes, you're thinking, right, it's extra time. Carlo does that. A madness happens, and I just know of all the top class, world class players they've got here, it's gonna be Dani Ceballos. It's just football scripted like that. But then again, Odegaard at the Bernabeu, he's been struggling. Capitano, let's go. I can't lie, the little optimism I had, is gone with Gabriel Magalhaes. I'm just at the point where, no matter how negative I am, bro, just go out there and don't move like pussies, innit? At the end of the day, these are better problems.
He's a centre back anyway.
Who?
Calafiori.
Bro, he's not about. He's injured. He's not about. It's a
Is he injured?
Yeah, he's injured. The man are not about. We're hoping Timber and White's there.
Skelly was playing because he was just playing. I didn't realize that Calafiori was out.
No, Calafiori, the last international break. He was. You're right in a sense. Like,
so he wasn't playing, but he was fit before.
Yeah, and then he got injured. He got injured for Italy. He's a bit weird like that. A couple of his injuries, he's fallen on the floor. I think he picks the wrong boots personally. Not that I know anything, but it's Kivio thing. And even Kivio and Lewis Skelly, like I've got all the faith in Lewis Skelly, but as you know, you got your left-sided centre back, you got your left back. They're young lads, and one thing I miss beyond the obvious with Gabriel Magalhaes is my man's the leader of the defense, isn't it?
Yeah,
Kivio is going to need his hand held by an 18-year-old that's been in the game for what 8 months, and it's great for Lewis Skelly. I should have a lot more confidence in a Polish international, but Kivio, come man, prove everyone wrong, man. What's the worst that can happen, Kivio?
If it's Lewis Skelly, yeah, and
because he ain't playing Tini, we know this.
Side with Rodrigo on the right hand side, I can't lie, it might be mad.
But these are the games you have to learn from, and what else can we do? Because he's not putting Tini. Lewis Skelly deserves to play against Madrid. He's made whether he's young and that's nothing to do with him. A man putting Zini in there, probably not. Do you know what's so mad? If Gabriel Jesus was fit, I'd play him left back. I remember Pep did that. We need to do Banduli things. Like as crazy as it is, we needed Kai Havertz and Jesus. It needs to be ugly. Bro, I've seen Pep do that and run that. It sounds mad, but you have to do madness. You have to. Everyone's gonna get cooked, bro. Like it's mad, bro.
Yeah, when I said Lewis Skelly red card on that against Rodrigo.
Nah, it's calm, man. Lewis Skelly, you see what my guys on is calm. We're not scared of the Bernabeu. We respect Madrid, but we ain't scared of no one. You see what the real IC3 young G's are doing, man. Lewis Skelly, don't worry, you're gonna get 50 bags a week, new contract soon, man. Could just slap him in midfield and play Tierney, but we're not seeing none of that.
Yeah, facts. You're not, and that's why when a man was saying, "Oh, play Ethan in the 10 and play Erdegaard in the 8." One, our 10 is not going to play. He's not going to play an attacking 10, yeah. And two, it's like Ethan's been playing so good on the right hand side for England, yeah, under 21s, and also for Arsenal. Playing him in the 10 now, it doesn't make sense when you've got young players and they're playing.
Well, let them go through the motions a bit.
Leave them where they are, bro. And this is why I got vexed when my manager tried to do the false 19 with Kobe. It's like, bro, man got a goal and an assist and a man of the match here in the 10. Leave him there, bro. The same thing with Xerxes, bro. Man's been balling in the left 10, yeah. And then after international break, you play him up front, yeah, then play Bruno there, and then Bruno's dying, bro. If a man's playing well in a certain position, move the pieces around.
Yeah, but you know how these managers are now, man. They're not on the simple is best thing. It's micromanage, and I need this guy here because this one's kilometers shows that he likes to run here. You're gonna run there. Yeah, man. It's like the managers are playing as much as the players. There's not freedom. Like there's not even freedom within the framework.
This is what I'm trying to say. So it's one of them ones where I think they're overcomplicating very, very very simple things. If a player's in form and they're playing well in a certain position, you leave them there. And that's why I joked about playing Saka on the left. It's not because Saka's not good or whatever, but Saka's the OG and he's not a confidence player, bro. Like he's solidified in the game, bro. Why the young
Martinelli, you're gonna have to do a defensive shift though. Like I don't really care what you're doing in an attacking sense. You better help Lewis Skelly out.
Yeah, but he prefers Trossard in those games, bro.
Yeah, like, Trossard is the bench thing, my boy.
But he prefers Trossard defensively to Martinelli because he knows Martinelli is a bit of a liability going the other way, whereas Trossard will do the passion thing. So don't be surprised.
Mikel Merino up front as well. You never know, man.
Nah, but against Madrid, blood. Listen, if
Only Salah's got more goals than it, brother. If I don't feed myself this bullshit, I'm not gonna be happy. Like I told you, I tried to fight the Arsenal system. There's too much nonsense, bro. Like I'm committing to the nonsense that some Arsenal fans are on now, man. Definitely where the Madrid game is. Double M, big Mikel Merino. We don't buy pause. We don't buy strikers. We make them. It's different over here. We buy left eights, play them up front, spend money same way. It's calm, Martel.
Yo,
this is me. Trust me, this summer Berto is making something happen. What something happened? Don't quote me and clip me, folks, because I said something happened. I didn't say it'd be wavy, but Berto's got something. It's got something.
What's the date of those games, blood? Was it the week after next?
What, the Madrid game? We got so Everton on Everton on Saturday, Madrid on Tuesday.
Oh, so it's next week.
Yeah, it's next week still. It's next week still.
Listen, me. You know what I'm saying?
It's calm though. It's calm.
Listen, hey, we shall be there, bro.
We prayed for times like this. It's calm.
I hope they don't put all the games on at the same time on some bullshit.
You know they're gonna. But to be fair, they're spread out. I think there's 2-3 on the Tuesday and then the Wednesday.
Yeah, but they're different times though, because they're gonna dash them all on at 8, innit?
Yeah, you know what they're gonna do, man. Like, let me actually.
So what's the Tuesday game?
Us and who else? Probably us at 8. Yeah, they're both 2 games on at the same time. Arsenal, Madrid, Bayern, Inter. 8 p.m. kickoffs on the Tuesday. Then the Wednesdays by Barcelona, Dortmund, PSG, obviously Villa, same time.
Brother, listen, we are there, bro. Like, definitely, because man, I don't care about buying Inter like that, bro. I do, but I don't, innit?
It needs to be on another day.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can't be on the day of Madrid, Arsenal, like.
Even buying Inter, I'm kind of jealous. I'm not gonna get to watch it in real time.
I want to
You know?
watch that as well, but brother, let me tell you something. It's one of them ones where, fam, it's the Arsenal game, mate. You know them ones. That's what it's about. You know what I mean? Football heritage and that, bro. Champions League final and that was
Arsenal players. Just I know we ain't won this competition, but Barcelona at the Emirates, AC Milan away, Inter Milan away, Bayern Munich, any sort of little Real Madrid away, any sort of little highlight in 90 minutes, you might need to watch that, bro. Because that's all we got. Copium and hopium. They bleed just like us, man. Come on, like God said that. Like, my dad told me don't fear no man. We're not fearing no one. I'm fearing Madrid still. I'm lying. I'm fearing Madrid.
Chat. Do you know what I'm saying? But
nah, that's dead, bro. Them man are even bigger shit houses than us. Like,
bro, they got the refs on side always. Do you know what I'm saying? And even when they're losing, they're not losing. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's peak, bro. Like, even when
if we beat them, I can't lie. If we don't go through to the next round, but we beat them in one of the ties, that's a W to man still.
Yeah, bro.
I've already got the drafts of what I'm gonna say. Like, I knew my time was coming.
That's crazy cool. You know the ones there.
All I got is copium. Do you know how listen to be a critical thinker is a state of depression to a degree? So I said, you know what, let me buy into the positive toxic bullshit every now and again. Like,
man, come out we won the home leg and that. We man,
yeah, man, there ain't nothing else, man. There ain't nothing else, man. I tried to fight the establishment. It ain't banging, man. It's not banged. It's not banged.
No, I hear it.
Just give me a 1 year goal, a Saka goal, or just something, man. Cool. No, banter aside, I just more than anything, banter aside. If we go out and we lose to Madrid, there's no shame in that. But for me, it's how you do it. I don't want to see stage fright. I don't want to see pussy holes. I just want to see, just make sure you leave the pitch with no regret in it. Make it difficult for them, bro. Simple as that.
I completely hear that still. You know,
man said Madrid can be bulldozed though, not in the champs. I don't care what their La Liga form is saying. A man is saying there's question marks over Carlo and this and that. That's great. Even with our whole team, there's still a degree of not necessarily being optimistic. Respectfully to these players, and it's not even just them, it's how we've moved. You've got Marino up front. I love Luis Skelly in 1 year. You've got two 18-year-olds against Madrid. You got a very good 6 playing as an 8. Partey, I don't know what Partey is turning up. Forget everything. You got double M Mikel Marino up front. You've got Kivio centre half probably. Timber and White, I need them to be fit, but even their conditioning, it's not looking good. It's not ideal. But this is just a game of football, man. Come on, let's go, man. Let's go. Madrid allow us, bro.
Madrid have the mental edge, bro, just in the Champions League.
They got everything. They got everything.
Against anyone, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of Arsenal players are somewhere where they haven't been before.
And we got stage fright at Bayern away. Out of the 2 legs last year, I was disappointed at Bayern away because there was stage fright. And we all know here, as much as about tactics and quality, and this one and that one is psychological as well. This is our first time for them, some of these players stepping into this territory. For Real Madrid, this is business as usual. They've played English sides. They've been there. They've been in the hostile environment. So just cope well, man. Like even Porto away, which obviously we went through. I think the Porto away leg, like we shat the bed a bit. So but just stand up to be counted, man. Just don't go out like pussy holes. That's it. Just a Spartan thing.
No, I hear it.
Madrid allow us though, man. Like allow us, man. You know you're gonna get Saliba, so you allow us, man. Just let us go through. You win this every year, man. Like, man. I need this. I need this. Allow it, man. Like just said, Carlo, allow it, man.
This is crazy work.
I mean,
you lot run up these lights, people. Big up everyone inside. 500 lights target. Subscribe to Deluded. Link is in the title. We're gonna redirect to Rants and Gunner, bro. What you got coming up anyway for the rest of the day, my bro?
I'm probably gonna go live at like 6. See what Mikel Arteta said in the press conference. See what sort of news there is.
You got the early kick in it tomorrow.
12:30, Everton away.
Yes, sir. Okay.
It's dark, man. It's dark. Okay. Fuck it. We're gonna win our next 2 games, man.
Madness.
Yeah, trust. I said that and I bottled it straight away. Still, nah.
I hear it. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, you lot make sure you support the content. You already know what time it is. And yeah, obviously we'll be back. Be back here with Lee, bro. We're starting in 5 minutes, people. So if you need to grab a drink, whatever, you already know what time it is, people.
Quick turnaround.
That's it. Smash the likes. Big up for supporting the thing, and I'll